Hey, Old Man Crypto here, trying to take the intimidation out of crypto for us old folks and others stuck in a snowstorm here in New York, trying to get back home. Maybe you can see it in the background. We got some snow going on. So, today we're going to be looking at a few things. Let's look at some of the other coins that are on the top 40 and get through those. Relook at some of the coins that are moving right now that we looked at from 1 to 40. And show you an update on my crypto hopper, what I've done with that, and some great movement on Profit Trailer. So a lot to come up, but we'll get through it fast. Hang in there. Okay, let's start by taking a look at Bitcoin here, and this is a nice little day for us, day or two. Got some decent volume going on here, breaking almost the $9,000 mark, but you can see this is our next threshold that we have to get through right in here at 9,400. We've broken through the 1 week moving average for a couple days now, so this is a nice little indication that we're maybe recovering here. We're above the trend line. We could start coming back into this wedge, but right now it's looking pretty encouraging for us from a volume standpoint. The MACD is looking fairly strong, although we're starting to look like we're going to merge here in a minute. But hey, we'll take what we can get right now, right? So there you have Bitcoin. Let's look at some of the next coins on the list. So now Verge also has broken through. We've had some action today on some of the coins that have been down for a while, breaking through the 1 week moving average. And I'm not ready to be bullish on this one yet, but at least we've seen some movement there. I'd like to see some more volume come in here before I'll look at getting into Verge again. Sia coin, we've seen that one come out fairly strong because it's broken through that 1 week trading average and also above this support line here of the 134. So with some decent volume behind it, that might be one that I'd look at. Doji, not really a coin I'm interested in, so we'll just take a look at the chart real quick and see here that there's just way too much circulating supply for me to be interested in looking at this coin. BitShares, another one that's moved past its 1 week or moving average. You can see it just broke out there and then kind of converged back on top of it. Not a whole lot of volume against it right now, and so I'd like to see this get a little more distance and some volume behind it before I start throwing some money against BitShares. Eternity, this is just a new coin, so it's tough to get any read on it, even though it's past its 1 week moving average. It's past that and got a little bit of bump here. You can see a couple days ago, some nice volume. Not something with not having the history that I'm going to be looking at here in the near future. Augur, I'm not familiar with some of these projects. They're newer. Again, this is a newer coin. You can see it started back here. What was that? December? No, in January. It's had a decent little bump right here, but you can see a lot of volume that came up in here, and then it came right back down. So trying to I'm not going to say it's a pump and dump by any means, but we really tried to push this coin up here and it did not hold. So, the volume's dropped off of it. It's not something that I'd be looking at right now. We'll go back and look at a couple coins that have made some movement lately that we were looking at before. When we were looking at the top 10 coins, ADA looking really strong, breaking out of that 1 week moving average off of its trend line that's been confirmed about five different spots, some decent volume behind it, the MACD looking good. So ADA, good for me because I've got a bunch of coins on Crypto Hopper. Hopefully I'll be able to get those out of the negative and trade those off at a profit here soon. EOS, which I'm going to show you something on my Crypto Hopper that I've done with EOS I'm really liking right now. Even though there's not a ton of volume behind it, I'm liking this flag that's setting up right here. So I actually did some manual DCAing on Crypto Hopper on EOS, and I'm hoping to make a nice little profit back on that. Holding that one way too long. Tron broke out of its 1 week moving average. It's had some decent volume over the last couple days. That one could set up into a consolidation flag, and so we may see that continue to move up. And then Icon, gosh darn it, I shouldn't have sold this off so quick, but I dollar costed this one down. I did an average cost down on Crypto Hopper a few weeks back when it was at like, I don't know, 20% or so, and got it down to like 5% as it was starting to move up in here somewhere. And sold it off. But look at that movement, tons of volume behind it. It's really setting up strong. I may have to go back in and get some more positions into Icon right now. I think that on CoinMarketCap, where are they at? Yeah, 40%. Look at that, 40% on Icon. Okay, so let's take a look here real quick at my Crypto Hopper, and I'll show you what I did. Okay, so this is the Crypto Hopper where it's looking right now, and I apologize if I'm talking a little low here. I'm in the lobby of the hotel, trying not to get too loud here, too obnoxious. So hopefully you can hear me. But I'm manually DCAing my EOS right now. I do the ADA, except that it's sitting at 20-some% negative still from where I bought it, but the EOS is now at about around 9 to 10%. So if I DC it down to 5, based upon that chart that we just looked at, I'm feeling pretty confident that I'll be able to regain that and start making a profit. So I had to go in and make sure I unheld the coins, and then just selected them and said manually DCA. And so now I've done that, and so there you see I've DCA'd my EOS, and now we're sitting at about -4 or 5%, which is a little bit more easy to digest. Hopefully this strategy works out for me with the way the chart's looking, and we can sell that off at a profit. I'm going to go back in, just make sure my my strategy to sell is lowered a little bit, and do some trailing profit on it, and we'll see what happens. And then on my profit trailer, look at all this activity that's been going on, and there's 2 different levels of activity here that I want to show you. You can see there's some, averaging 1.5% there. Those are all on CryptoGnomes settings with Profit Feeder. And then if you look down here at IOTA and XLM, those 5%, 3%, 4% gains were my manual trades that I did and just had profit trailer sell them off. So doing some nice percentages here. I don't know if I'll go back to, I like the activity that I've been getting on CryptoGnomes settings. It's not adding up to a ton of profit, right? But $8, $2, $3, $4 here and there adds up to real money, right? So I may just stick with that for a little bit while I'm coming up with my own setting, do some EMA cross trades, and see if I can get those working. But so profit today showing about $9 in total, and then you can see with the manual trades that I did the other day, almost $80 for the week. So nothing to complain about there. So we'll see what happens with the Crypto Hopper. We'll see what happens with this. I'm going to try my own settings, and then once I get those tested, I'll share those with you. But overall, the market's looking much better with a market cap of $343 billion now in it, $16 billion in volume going back and forth, and BTC at a 44% dominance. So, and good luck to all of us. Please subscribe, please like, and let's continue to participate in this market.